So this is Call of Duty Zombies, Nacht Der Untoten. First zombie map ever made. Going to try to do a commentary on it. So it's a pretty simple map. It's the first one ever made, so it's very basic. They have weapons everywhere. There's only 3 doors in this map. And the zombies are pretty slow, actually, in this level. They don't spawn as quickly, and in World at War, there's only ever, I think the number is 24 zombies that spawn every round, at most. Round 1, I think there's 4 zombies in total, but there'll always be more. They get stronger as the rounds go on, and you get points for killing zombies, for porting the windows. Zombies try to break in the windows and kill you, dying 2 hits. And Juggernaut, if there's perks in later maps, not in this map. This is only the first zombie game ever made, so they didn't have perks yet. But there is one to make you die in 5 hits. But not during in this map, you'll only ever take 2 hits, or 1 hit. 2 hits will kill you. So, this is well known. I mean, zombies have been out forever, but I always wanted to do commentary on zombie maps, zombie gameplays, so might as well do one now. I'm gonna try to do every zombie map in World at War and Black Ops 1 zombies. Some of the Black Ops 2 maps also, because I like some of them. I really like Mob of the Dead. That's a fun map. The Alcatraz one. Also, Die Rise is okay, and what's the other one? That might be all that I'll do for Black Ops 2 Zombie. Oh yeah, Town Survival and Farm Survival. They're pretty simple. Transit. I can do Transit. It's might be my least favorite map, but it's okay. So, World at War is pretty fun. It's first zombie maps to be ever made, but they're good. Really like them. Even if the physics are a little different than the Black Ops Zombies levels. So, might as well talk about this level that I'm doing right now. That's the Car 98. First gun that you buy off the wall. It's really cheap, 200 points, and you don't need it, but it's fun. I like shooting zombies with it. It's really cheap, 200 points. Might as well get it. And if you really want all the points you can get, then you can skip it if you want. Because if you want to get a lot of points, you would shoot zombies with the pistol. Starter pistol you get because it's the weakest weapon, and that's good for points because you get 10 for every zombie that you kill. So and also the knife gives you 130 if you kill a zombie with a knife. So that's what I'm doing on some of the zombies that are behind the windows. If they get through the window, then they might drop a power-up, which could be a good or bad thing, depending on what power-up it is. Some are actually bad for points, but all the power-ups are helpful to killing zombies or giving you ammo or boarding all the windows for you. That power-up doesn't exist, though, until the 4th map, which is, I don't know how to say it, Darius, but, yeah, there's some really good power-ups, double points, and max ammo. There's insta-kill. So, insta-kill, though, I only like it in later rounds because it gives you 50 points when you kill a zombie, no matter how you kill the zombie. They changed it in Black Ops, so if you knife a zombie on an insta-kill, you'll get 130 points anyway. But in this map, it's 50 no matter what, so it's actually bad for points. So I like to just get it in later rounds when I have everything already. This map, though, there's not a lot to buy in this level. There's only 3 doors you have to open. They're like 1,000 points each, I think. And then, you know, besides that, it's just mystery box. So, pretty simple. You don't really need to go crazy with getting all the points you can get. I like to do it anyway, though. At least to kind of. Well, I'm not bothering to knife every single zombie that is in the way. It's okay to shoot them in the head sometimes. It still gives you 100 points. It's a pretty good amount of points. And the nuke, this is only in this map, but it gives you 0 points when you take the nuke and kill every zombie that is currently spawned on the map. In later maps, they changed it so that you get 400 points just for grabbing the nuke. So it's actually really useful when there's only a few zombies left, or between rounds, you know, free points. And in later rounds, you get the... It's nice to kill every zombie on the map, obviously, so that's always nice. This room is one of the only rooms, I think maybe the only room, to have 5 windows as a starter room. Because this is the first map. I think in later maps they had the idea to have 4 windows generally. I'm guessing because this zombies is up to 4 players, so when you have 4 players then you get 1 person for each window, ideally. Some people will just go to whatever window they want and steal your kills, but what can you do? Most of the time, though, people will stay to their own, and you can just, you know, stick to 1 window, and it's really easy like that. So I'm moving on now from the first room. So zombies are getting really strong, and the best weapon in this room is the carbine. So it's a pretty good weapon, but it doesn't last you forever. It's really weak. It's pretty nice for the first few rounds. And it's good for getting points, as you saw with, you know, you can shoot them a few times and knife them and all that. It costs 600 points, which is half the cost of the Thompson off the wall, which is a really good weapon, and that's on the wall in this room. 1,200 points, and it's SMG, which is one of the best weapon types. You know, SMGs are generally the best weapons in zombies. Only thing better is probably some of the MGs, like the MG42, the Browning, and ray gun. Besides that, you really want the SMGs. They're really good. Anything fully automatic, really, like FG42. This weapon here is really good. STG, really low recoil. It's kind of weak, but it's got a lot of ammo. Shoot for a long time before you have to reload. And it reloads pretty quickly. It's pretty good in every way, except that it's not as strong as the Thompson, MP40, all the SMGs. And there are a lot of weapons in the mystery box and on the walls. In World at War zombies, if a weapon is in the box, then if it's on the wall, then it's also in the box. In Black Ops, the mystery box only has weapons that are only in the box. So wall weapons and box weapons are separate, but in World at War zombies, the box has everything. So if you like a weapon that's on the wall, you can also get it in the box, if you're lucky. That's the thing about the box, you gotta be lucky. Sometimes it'll give you a really bad weapon. There are a lot of bad weapons in this game, unfortunately. World at War has a lot of useless weapons, like the Springfield, which is so weak that it only kills zombies in 1 hit on round 1, and it's bolt action, so it shoots really slowly, and it doesn't kill zombies at all, really. Yeah, and then the Panzerschreck, which is the missile launcher, but it's really easy to kill yourself with it by accident, because it's got a big explosion. And it can kill you from really far away. And it's not even that powerful on zombies. Yeah, most weapons are at least okay. And there are a lot of really good ones in World at War, like MG42 and Browning. Both of the machine guns, they're really good. Ray guns, there since the very first zombie map. You can see it right now. Got a ray gun. Ray gun is what you want to get out of the box eventually. It kills zombies the fastest, faster than any weapon. And it's got, it reloads kind of slowly, but it's really powerful, and it has blast radius as well. And it's, you know, at higher rounds. Oh, that was stupid. I forgot about that. Tried to throw a grenade through the window and I just bounced back, but whatever. Yeah, this map is really simple. Like, once you get in this room, that's all you gotta do is just wait at the bottom of the stairs, look at the windows, make sure they don't sneak up on you. It's not a good idea to let a zombie sneak up on you and kill you, but most of the zombies just come down the stairs and you just shoot them. Really simple strategy, but there's a lot more strategy in the later maps, but still, it's still fun just shooting zombies. And STG that I have right now is good enough for now. It probably, any kind of SMG or automatic weapon will probably last you until around 10. If you're doing multiplayer, it'll last you even longer. But eventually you'll want like a MG, hopefully, and then later on ray gun, because it's really hard to just camp in this game forever, because the zombies just keep getting stronger until it just takes forever to kill them. So eventually you'll be running in circles and getting the zombies to chase you forever, and then you turn around and kill them instead of staying in one spot and trying to kill them before they get close to you. This map is really good for circles, and in this map, and this map only, the zombies kind of act weird, like they don't attack you when you're moving. They're kind of slow to attack you, so that helps, especially because there's no juggernaut in this map, no perks that can make you die more slowly. 2 hits will kill you, but it's easy to not get hit in this level if you're running, if you're going through zombies. And Garand, it's pretty terrible, but in later maps you can get it off the wall, so like the carbine is good for the first few rounds. You can use it for 5 rounds, maybe 7 rounds even on multiplayer if you're doing a 4-player game. A lot of weapons are usable in multiplayer when they're not really in single player. Multiplayer, it's easy enough to use weapons like shotguns and snipers, which are really fun, but they're not as good as SMGs or automatic weapons. But still, I like using them anyway. In multiplayer, you can use them for a while. PTRS in this game is really cool. It's a sniper rifle and it's semi-auto kind of, but it's got a lot of recoil. Yeah, so that's insta-kill. It really helps. And the bar, it's an okay weapon. It might be the worst automatic weapon in the game, but it still is really good for like maybe 10 rounds or so. Maybe 8 or 9 rounds. It's funny because it's 1,800 points off the wall. More expensive than any other weapon. And the Thompson is 1,200 only. But, and then in Farouk, the second map, they make it even worse. They make it 2,500 points. So, I don't understand it. It should be cheaper. Cheaper than the Thompson even. Maybe like 1,000 would be better. Whatever. Bar's good enough though. If you get it out of the box, you can use it for a lot of the early rounds. So, now I got the MG42, and it's really good. It's, if you're doing any kind of camping strategy, it's really helpful to have a weapon like this that can just shoot forever without reloading. It's a lot of fun. It's got like no recoil either. You burst fire, and the reload is fast if you do the double triangle or double Y, depending on what system you're on. But pressing the weapon switch button twice quickly will cancel half of the reload. So use that, reloads really fast on this weapon. So MG42, really good. It's too bad it's not in any of the Black Ops maps. It'd be nice to have it in the classic maps in Black Ops, because they remade the World at War maps in Black Ops Zombies. But they don't have any of the box weapons like the PPSH or the MG42 or anything like that. But they do have the wall weapons like the STG and MP40, all that stuff. And they kind of changed the graphics on them and the sound effects of the weapon. But yeah, it'd be nice to have MG42 or something like that, like some of the World at War wall weapons. Whatever. I also would have liked the Type 99 to be in some of the World at War maps. They never bothered to put that in for some reason. And they have almost every other MG. So, yeah, strategy hasn't changed at all yet. Just shooting zombies on the stairs. But eventually I'm going to try to get the flamethrower, because it's good for later rounds when you're doing the circle strategy. You're running in circles, because it never runs out of ammo. And it does kill zombies pretty quickly if you shoot the whole entire train of zombies. You know, you can get all 24 in one shot with the flamethrower. And ray gun is the best, though, for killing zombies quickly. It will run out of ammo eventually, though, so if you do run out of ammo, you got the flamethrower. Or if you can't get the flamethrower, if the box keeps giving you bad weapons, and you can't get lucky, you could always get a Thompson off the wall, because that, in a way, doesn't run out of ammo, because you can keep buying more off the wall. But it is, I think it's weaker overall than the flamethrower, because shooting all 24 zombies at once, over and over, the flamethrower will kill them pretty quickly. That is later. We'll see how that happens. Yeah, in second zombie map, which I'll be commentating next, it's called Zombie Baruch, or I don't know how to say it because it's German, and I don't know how to say German words, but in the right way. But that map has a lot more to it. Like, it's got perks, and you have to turn on the power and everything. It's got a lot more to talk about, but still, I like this map. It's simple and it's fun. You still get to shoot zombies and everything. You got weapons, you got doors to open, and you get to use the box over and over until you get the weapon that you want. If you're playing multiplayer, it's better for like trying out all the weapons, because in single player it's easy to die. Multiplayer, there's less zombies. There's more, but they're spread out, and they attack everybody instead of all the zombies just coming for you. So it's easier to use other weapons that are worse. So there's insta-kill again. Flamethrower is very good on insta-kill because of the way it kind of has a huge area of damage. You can fire one shot and take out a really high amount of zombies. You will see it being used with insta-kill, I think. Hopefully you'll see some of that. So right now I'm just using the mystery box over and over, because that's the only way you can get the flamethrower, ray gun. Fortunately, if you want a weapon that's only available in the box, you just gotta keep trying. Sometimes you'll get lucky, sometimes you won't. It's a problem when you're playing multiplayer. You die and you respawn, and you need a weapon. Generally I like to rely on wall weapons mostly, because you can get them whenever you want and not have to potentially spend many thousands of points trying to get the weapon you want out of the box. It's possible that you could just keep getting the Springfield or something over and over, or the Garand. But mystery box is good on later rounds when you have a lot of points to spend. You got nothing else to spend your points on. You know, it's the only way to get the very best weapons. So I definitely recommend eventually going for the box. But early rounds, when it's available, get like a good wall weapon and perks. Because perks are really important. In this game, this level, there are no perks. So I don't have to bother with that. But, a lot of the maps have really good wall weapons to start with. There's the flamethrower. So now this is the final strategy. So you just keep the windows boarded and you run circles, and when there's a large number of zombies behind you, then you just shoot them with the ray gun or flamethrower or whatever else you have. If you're not lucky enough to get ray gun and flamethrower, use whatever weapon you have and you can kill zombies. So you can do the same strategy in the first room as well, where you spawn in. If you go back there, it's I don't know if it's harder or easier. It's probably depends on your preference, but I like to do it in this room. It's really easy. Just do one big circle, turn around the pillars, and they go around the pillars too. They chase you in a straight line. They don't try to cut you off really. Sometimes there's some close calls like that. I almost died there, but if you're careful, hopefully that won't happen. They'll all just be behind you like that. And then when you see a zombie, you just sort of dodge around him, keep going in the circles, and you just kill him like that. It's pretty simple. Maybe it'll be kind of hard at first, but it's simple enough. Once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. Some maps are harder than others, but this room is really wide open. It's easy to dodge zombies, and in this map in particular, zombies, like I said, are slow to attack you. So that's nice. And in the later maps, you will see more weapons. They keep adding more weapons when they make new maps. Like the second level, Farouk, they came out with the PPSH, which is Russian SMG. It's awesome. It's really cool weapon. It's a lot of people's favorite gun. It's really cool. And Shinonuma, which is the jungle in Japan, they got a few new weapons there. They got the Type 100 and the Arisaka. And what else? Wonder Waffle, which is the first ever, like, super overpowered wonder weapon. It's a lot of fun. And they put in Japanese weapons to match the map that they're in, the setting of the level that you're playing. So yeah, but I'll talk more about that later when you see the actual weapons being used. Type 100 is really good. I like that weapon. Yeah, not a lot to say now. Just keep getting points, killing zombies. I mean, points aren't very useful anymore. Once you have everything you need, you just just for fun, I guess. Just get as many points as you can. But I think this gameplay just goes to round 18 and then cuts out. So I don't know if anyone's gonna even watch past this point. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. One more thing. Max ammos are really important in later rounds because you can keep killing zombies with ray gun. And I said this earlier, but in World at War maps, with the first 3 at least, there will only ever be 24 zombies, I think, in a single round. So there isn't like a very large continuous number of zombies coming at you like in Black Ops Zombies and Black Ops 2 Zombies. Some of the later rounds go on forever in those games, but you can get really high rounds really quickly in some of these World at War maps. Like this one, there will only ever be 24 zombies, so I guess it's a little less important than getting max ammos, but still really nice to have a ray gun to kill zombies with. Makes it a lot faster. If you want to, you can shoot the zombies when they're still behind the window with the ray gun, if you're afraid of them cutting you off. But in like the far window, for example, it does use up more ammo, but maybe it's better to do it. I don't know. I don't bother doing it, but it's pretty easy to shoot them through the window with the ray gun. It can help sometimes. Nukes are helpful too in later rounds. And I forgot to talk about this, but it's good to wait on power-ups for the right time, like beginning of the round for nukes, and instead of between rounds where it will do nothing. In really early rounds, I would use a nuke between rounds just to get the points, but not kill zombies. But in later rounds, if you want to kill zombies, wait until there are zombies on the map. And with max ammo, there's a trick that a lot of people know already, but you reload before you get max ammo. And yeah, generally people will say that there's a max ammo if they're playing multiplayer, and they'll say like, okay, reload if you can, because there's max ammo. Also double points. It's good to have zombies to kill with double points. And this is pretty obvious, but I mean, sometimes you forget. You just see a power up and you grab it. But it's good to wait for the right time to get power ups. Anyway, that's it.